up, nerds? My name is Leslie Smith. Welcome to the Nerdy Narrative, a channel where I talk about bookish related things in the science fiction, fantasy, and horror genres. I post Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and if that is not often enough for you, I'll have a link in the description below where you can join the Nerdy Narrative Discord and hop in and have some conversations with the entire Nerdy Narrative fam. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Sleepwalking by Daniel Barnett, which is book 3 in the Nightmareland Chronicles. So if this is the sort of content you enjoy watching, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please use the comment section below. If there's something I can do to make this a better experience for you, I am all ears. Next up, let's talk about the giveaway. So for the month of October, my entire spectacular TBR will be filled with horror novels by independent self-published authors. Right now, I've got 6 titles on the list, and I will be doing a dedicated review for each one of them. The drawing for the giveaway will be October 31st. The next thing you'll need to do, when my spectacular TBR video goes live towards the end of September, you'll need to comment on that video and tell me which of the 6 books you're most excited to see a review on. And for additional entries, for every review video that you comment on, we'll score you yet another opportunity to get your name in the hat. I imagine by now you're wondering what you're gonna win in this giveaway. Well, let me show you. Disney released a Haunted Mansion limited edition Funko Pop, but it's Victor Geis, who is the ghost that plays the piano in the big ballroom on the Haunted Mansion ride. And so they also included a little card you can put behind him that's the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. The one you'll be getting will be in a numbered box, so no worries there. But wait, there's more. In addition to the Funko Pop, I'm also going to include a copy of Nightfall, which is book 1 in the Nightmareland Chronicles. So if you haven't read this series yet, I want to be the one to get you started on it. So the first 2 books in the series are Nightfall and Lullaby. The cover art for all 3 of these novels were done by Daniel Barnett, who is just amazing. I do have a dedicated review for Nightfall up already. I'll link that up in the cards for you. My buddy Brad Proctor did an excellent dedicated review for Lullaby, which I'll have in the cards for you as well. I want to say both of these are free with Kindle Unlimited, so definitely, please, if you have that subscription, check them out. I'm gonna tell you, if you love post-apocalyptic horror, you're gonna love this series. It's a horrific mystery, really. So to briefly recap Nightfall and Lullaby. The title Nightfall gives a little bit away of what happened. And what happened is, on the last day in May, the sun went out. We don't know what happened. We don't know if something cosmic happened, if it affected the entire world. We just know the characters that our story opens up on. The sun goes out one May morning. There are those that were outside when it happened and they witnessed it. There are those that witnessed the aftermath of what happened as humanity literally fell into chaos. People were just losing their minds, but there were some who were not affected or not affected as much. So the 2 characters we focus on in Nightfall are John and Mariah, and it ends with our characters embarking on a journey. We pick up in book 2, Lullaby. So the world is still dark, but the moon is out. And we know that the moon is visible because the sun is behind it. So what's really happening? What is causing the darkness? Clearly the sun's not gone, but how is it that everything's in darkness? Is it something cosmic? Was it caused? And as John and Mariah are trekking across the desert in an attempt to reach John's adult daughter, we have a new element of horror added to the story. Any type of technology that has speakers begins playing a lullaby. Is the lullaby connected to the sun going out? Or is it something that's trying to comfort those that are going mad in the dark? We don't know. But what we do know is it puts those that hear it to sleep. So then we pick up with Sleepwalking. In the course of this horrific adventure, Mariah enters a town looking for gas and supplies, and she runs into a 13-year-old boy named Marcos. Marcos is deaf, and because he's deaf, he has escaped the lullaby. He also intelligently deduced what was happening to all of the people in his town. He got all of them together and put them in the school auditorium where he has been caring for them, They're asleep, but he discovered that if you gave them something to drink, they would drink. If you put food in their mouth, they would eat it. And he also went about pulling all of the TVs, radios, everything like that he could find and destroying them. So when Mariah and Marcos find each other, they're both just overjoyed to meet another human that's not asleep. Marcos takes Mariah to the school where he's basically been camping out so that he can care for the townspeople. And when Marcos is showing her the townspeople and explaining how he's been taking care of them, she gets a very distinctive feeling when she is near those people. It's kind of just uncomfortable, a slight just buzzing under the skin type of feeling is the best way I can describe it. But it's just the feel that something's not right, and the further you get away from them, the less you feel that feeling. Well, it's not until Marcos and Mariah decide to visit a neighboring town for supplies that they actually get a little more information about what is actually going on and causing that feeling. So in the course of those events, they do meet some other people who are still awake, which is not always a good thing. But the town sheriff is crucial to the story in that he has figured out what is actually happening to the people that have been affected by the lullaby, and subsequently causing the reaction to those that are awake when they get near the people that are asleep. And sometimes the people that are asleep are just simply motionless, and there are those who walk around. And I'm not going to tell you what they found out, but I am going to tell you that under no circumstance do you want anyone who was put to sleep by the lullaby to die, whether it be natural causes or otherwise. This is my favorite horror series that I have read to date. Daniel Barnett is an absolute genius with words. I mean, I keep finding myself in awe of his ability to use fewer words to tell such a huge story. He's just so masterful with his writing style. I highly recommend this series. It's very, very addictive. My biggest piece of advice to you is to get all 3 books and just binge them. When you read the first one and you're like, wait, this is just the beginning, now what? And then with the second one, Daniel raises the bar and just continues this story with some of the best character development I have read. I was about to die to have the 3rd book when I finished the 2nd one. It was so amazing, and I thought, okay, this is it. He has fully come into his own as an author. And then I read book 3, and he just elevated. The level of story crafting is just mind-blowing. Daniel Barnett has not only become an instant buy author for me, it's reached the level of, I don't care what I'm reading at the time, if one of his books drops, it goes to the top of my list of priority. Mark my words, Daniel Barnett will become a household name, and you're gonna see his books on the shelves with all of the other horror greats that have been around a while. There's really just nothing else I can say to you except please, please give this series a try. October's coming. You know you want to read something scary, something that's going to get your heart rate up, something that's going to make you wonder and raise tons of questions long after you finish reading it. I hope you enjoyed listening to me gush about Sleepwalking. Please give it a try. If you've read Nightfall or Lullaby, please drop me a comment below. Tell me what you thought about it. Please be sure to mark your post with spoilers if you're going to drop any spoilers so we don't ruin it for those that haven't read it yet. Don't forget, if you really enjoyed this review, give me a thumbs up down below and let me know you loved it, guys. I hope your morning got off to a great start. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. You don't sleep with a pillow over your face.
No, but my zombie murderous wife is trying to kill me.
I'm not a zombie, motherfucker. I'm not. not a zombie. There's something with your pillow. You scared the dog.
You scared the dog. I was just fine.
You can't go under there for this thing. Because Mama's gonna get out of bed and I'll kick you. I'll sleep over here with Dad. Can you put one of your legs over mine? Try and help me set up using my core.
No, because I don't sleep like that.
This is pretend. This is acting.
Yeah, I'm acting asleep.
Okay, we gotta wait for Bunny. I'm gonna give you something to groan about. I need you to quit laughing. Play your parts, guys. Stop.
I thought you were a zombie.
I'm not a zombie. That's not what this book is about. Be quiet and asleep and confused. I swear to God.